Hey y'all, Former Plant Killer here, Jessie with Living on Prairie Flower Farm, and it's time for an August update. Y'all, it's been a crazy month. It's been so crazy, but not everything's bad. There's some good things about this month. For instance, I have decided that once these sunflowers are done behind me, I'm done for the season. For this 2021 season, which means I have survived my first flower farming season, and y'all have come with me, so thank you for sticking with me through this so far on this crazy journey. We've had some ups, we've had some downs, but I'll definitely put together a highlight video later. But I'll be out of the market I was out of the market last week and this week because my daughter's turning 12. I'm a student in junior high. I feel old, but that's okay. Things are great. I don't really have anything blooming but a few sunflowers at this point, and my snapdragons, which my daddy has done a poor job of. So they're beautiful, but some of them are very crooked. Like that one is very crooked, and it's just, you know, netting issues. I think it's a combination of netting issues and me not spacing them close enough together. Could have spaced them a lot closer. My sunflowers though, I succeeded. Ow, there's the briars right there. Ow. I succeeded in cutting open my leg with leaving enough space where I could get through the rows, so that's a win. Finally getting some spacing down, but they're getting ready to bloom, so hopefully when I go to market next week, these will be ready to go and I will have lots of sunflowers to give to all my customers, because that's what they really want. They want sunflowers. The zinnias that I planted may be a little too late for my last market. That's okay, we'll see. You know, it's a learning experience. I hope that you can appreciate the size of this Gomphrena hedge. It is like the blob. It has just overflowed and taken over everything. It is a crazy hedge. You can hack at her, but she just keeps on coming and producing, and I probably should hack at her more. There's a tree weed thing coming up. I've got a few dahlias from seed that are doing weird things. Not really sure what's going on there. That one is absolutely gorgeous, but I can't get to it very well because it's between the Celosa and Gomphrena hedge. Did I mention I just got down spacing on my sunflowers, so maybe next year my Gomphrena will not turn into a giant hedge where there's no walkways and no way to get to the dahlias very easily. My basil that I transplanted is doing very well. She's getting nice and tall and will be beautiful in bouquets. I don't know if she'll be ready in time for all those sunflowers, but I most certainly hope she will be. And the basil behind me is finally starting to kind of give out. I wasn't sure if the basil would be good for the full season or not. And it looks like it's kind of wearing down. I mean, she's been planted since April, so she's having a rough time. She's saying, you know what, I'm tired, maybe time to retire me. And I'm like, I just need you to last a little bit longer. A little bit longer, please. But, you know, we'll see what happens. No, for next year it's a session plant basil, even though it's a great producer and it lasts a long time, she gives out. And then down here we've got my amaranth that I planted. Don't think she'll be here in time for those sunflowers. That's okay. I've got Opio blooming right here, and some others. And I'm at the point now where I've kind of learned my season's so long. I mean, our first frost date is at the end of October, early November, and even then it can go into December sometimes. And then our last frost date is early April, like first week of April. So I've got a really long growing season, guys. and I've been growing flowers since March this year. So I'm starting to kind of tamper out. Thank you guys for all the outpour support of my flower burnout video, by the way. Y'all made me feel so loved. But so I think it's time. Someone, you know, said that Lisa Mason Ziegler said you need to have an end date, and I think that's where I'm at. I need to start preparing for the fall. I need to start getting fall seedlings going and getting some of the summer stuff ripped out, even though I've just planted it, and find some compost to put in and start amending these beds. I've got big plans for this area, and I can't have annuals in here, summer loving annuals in here, while I'm trying to put in cool loving annuals. So let me kind of show you what the plan is. Okay, so right now, right there is where my flower beds start. I want to bring them out to about where that bird feeder, that empty bird feeder is. So that's a lot of extra space I would be adding to my beds. I would have longer beds. And then, let's turn you. So currently, this is where the lilies and glads are, and it's overtaken by weeds. So I think I'll start treating, now that I've got a business license, and per Nicole at Flower Hill Farm, I think she said lilies, you don't really need them after year 1 because they get so thick and they're harder to sell. So I'm thinking about starting to treat lilies like annuals, or like tulips rather, where I pulled them out of the ground, and bringing this area, mow it down, get rid of these rose bushes, and bring it up far to meet the other beds as well, and have a nice long wear. And then this is my fall bulb area, right? Well, I got to thinking and looking at the spacing on ranunculus and stuff, and if I had just tulips, this would be plenty of space. But I don't have just tulips. I have anemones, I've got alliums and ranunculus all coming along with the tulips. And I've got, like, after I combine Jake's order, anywhere from 3,000 to 4,000 tulips coming. And I've got 1,500 ranunculus and like 600 anemones and and I don't even remember how much alliums I've got cornered. So step 1, kill the grass. Step 2, realize you didn't kill enough grass, so I've got to lay down more tarp to expand this. I'm going to make it come forward more, and yeah. So I'm basically just taking over my whole backyard. And then, oh, I'm not done. Not done. Can you believe I'm not done yet? This area is a back meadow, and it stays pretty wet during the winter. So I'm experimenting with it. Hello, bird. I'm experimenting with it. I don't know if that bird's coming up on camera or not, but she's talking to me. But I'm going to plant my daffodils I ordered out here. I'm going to dig up the ones that you can't see that are in front of me in the ground. I'm going to pull them up next year and put them back here as well. More space. And I'm going to put them out here randomly to let it naturalize and spread out more. And I'm also going to throw out, I was able to get larkspur, larkspur, you can say it, seed from Johnny's, really, really cheap because it was on sale a couple months ago. And it was cheap enough where I bought a pack for me to sow in these long beds and to throw out into the meadow and see how it does. My husband's work, he works at a golf course, they throw it out and it comes back and is beautiful. It is beautiful. And she was beautiful. And I want that. So, we'll see. Plus, my sister-in-law is a photographer, And if I can have a field of larkspur and daffodils, she would be beside herself. So we'll see how it goes. I'm worried this might be too wet for the bulbs. That is my main concern. It's dry right now, but in the winter when we get a lot of rain, I'm scared it'll be too wet and will rot the bulbs. However, if I can put tulip bulbs out there and they not rot, I can't put tulip bulbs out there. The deer would eat them. But if I can put alliums and other deer resistant bulbs out there, oh, game changer. I don't know. There's a tree right there. That's a tree. That's my willow tree. I really want a willow, but she died. Give you reference of where this is at. So there's the meadow. Here's my new glad bed area, and then all my sunflowers and weird area. My house. And then the fall bulb area. We went ahead, we mowed down the other zinnias. And I feel better. I feel way better with them being dead. Wow, we murdered them all. It really got me down last week when I had to deal with all those weeds and it really did. It bummed me out for the whole night. And I'm not going to let that happen. We have learned our lesson, and that's what this is, right? So, we'll cover this up. It's time to start prepping for fall seeds. Pretty excited about it. And I still haven't bought a new auger. I really need a new auger. Probably should go buy an auger because I still have glads. I have glads, guys, that still need to go in the ground. They'll survive our winter. If I put them in the ground now, they'll be fine. They'll come up. But I'm tempted to hold on to them and see if they'll live. If I put them in a cold, dark space, if they'll live till next year and plant them. Because I might have ordered, you know, like 500 more from Jake at Wholesale for the Small Scale Grower. I have a problem. Jake is a problem. Takes all my money. All of it. But hopefully I'll make more money from it. And then I'll be thankful for Jake. Alright. So guys, if you made it this far in the video, I'm pretty close to 1,000 subscribers right now. I'm at 985. So close. And I think I'd like to do a giveaway when I reach 1,000 subs. So if you made it this far in the video, leave me a comment below. Just say something that you have enjoyed through flower farming, or that you've learned through flower farming or gardening in general, or from watching others. Drop it down in the comments. We'll randomly choose a winner. Let's see. I will give away a Former Plant Killer cup, coffee cup from my Spreadshirt shop, and a garden marker pack. I'll have those shipped directly to you. So leave a comment below and I'll choose a winner. Okay, so this video is premiering August 29th. So you've got till September 2nd. I'll give you till September 2nd to drop me a line down in the comment, and then I'll choose a winner for the Former Plant Killer coffee mug and garden marker set, because I'm just so thankful to you guys. Like, really, y'all are so encouraging to me. Y'all just lift me up, and I'm not gonna cry. I appreciate it so much. Gosh dang it, I still wouldn't cry. I'm not gonna cry. But I appreciate you so much. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are the best flower farm friends ever. And I truly appreciate you. So drop me a comment below. Let me send you a mug and some garden markers to somebody random, and as a thank you. Thank you guys for just sticking with me through this journey, through the ups in the Downs, my crazy hair, bathrobe. I never thought I would be on YouTube in my bathrobe with messy hair, but here we are. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.